Freezing. So it got down to -17 in Madison, Wisconsin on January 6th, 2014. And the wind chills, well, if you don't think that's cold, here are 10 things that are cold but still warmer than it's been outside lately. And for reference, this will all be in Fahrenheit. Really helps inflate the numbers. Cold beer is best enjoyed around 50 degrees, give or take 5 degrees depending on the kind of beer and if you're even into the cold thing. The water for a polar plunge, about 45 degrees, which feels freezing cold, but is technically still above freezing. Definitely warmer than what's outside right now. Refrigerators average around 40 degrees. The cold of the grave, a morgue, 36 degrees optimally. And then actual freezing cold, the freezing point of water at 32 degrees. The NFC wildcard game on Sunday between the Packers and the 49ers, everyone thought would be a rival to the Ice Bowl, only about 5 degrees, although it felt like hell had frozen over. An actual freezer, 0 degrees, give or take. Deep freezer, usually around -10. And the aforementioned Ice Bowl of 1967, which was at a frosty -13 degrees. Still warmer than what's outside right now. So that's cold, but there are colder things still. Here are 10 things that are colder, way colder, than what's outside right now. And yes, there are 10 of them. The record low in Madison, Wisconsin for January 6th is -23 degrees, set in 1999. The record all-time low is 1996 at -38 degrees. The freezing point of gasoline, -40 to -60, depending on the mixture. The freezing point of salt water, calcium chloride to be specific, the kind of stuff they would probably put on the roads to keep them from being icy. Optimally, -58 degrees at a 30% solution. And despite all the jokes I've seen on Facebook and Twitter, the average surface temperature of Mars is -80. Internet. The official lowest temperature on Earth recorded in Antarctica, July 21st, 1983, -128.6 degrees. It's very precise. The unofficial lowest temperature recorded by satellite just last month in 2013, 135.3 degrees. So that's cold, but it gets colder still. The freezing point of nitrogen, -346 degrees. Woo. The surface temperature of Pluto, which I realize isn't a planet anymore, thanks science, -387 degrees. And then the coldest of the coldest anything can possibly get in the universe, absolute zero, -459 degrees Fahrenheit. So cold that the normal divisions of matter break down and atoms sort of overlap in this supermassive stuff. Probably just trying to huddle together to keep warm. But then you heat them up again and they turn into a guy trying to make a stupid internet video. As a bonus, the temperature on Hoth during Empire Strikes Back was about -78 degrees, but I didn't include it in the list because it isn't real. I mean, tauntauns. Though I wouldn't mind having a tauntaun sleeping bag. It's a bit frosty. It's a wee bit nippy.